I'm an investigator with Provider Investigations. I investigate allegations of abuse, neglect, and exploitation where the alleged perpetrator is the person paid to care for the individual.
Provider investigators make a difference by speaking out on things that others hide or whisper about. Provider investigators are the voice for the voiceless.
I would describe my typical day as interviewing alleged victims, clients, other witnesses, anybody that might have pertinent information.
Access to a personal vehicle is a must. A typical day for a provider investigator is going to involve a lot of driving. So you'll report to the facility or wherever the alleged incident occurred to collect testimony from key witnesses and gather documentation pertinent to the investigation. You'll need to allot part of your day to reviewing all the evidence collected and determining where you need to go next.
Provider investigators face many different challenges. Investigators go into many different homes. Family members may not be as welcoming to them. Provider investigators go into certain communities that may be a bit dangerous for other individuals.
Let's face it, people don't call investigators because things are going well. You're putting yourselves mostly in crisis situations where people are going through what may be the most traumatic experience of their life, and you have to go in there and hear a lot of those harrowing stories. That's not something you can just walk away from because your shift's over.
We see some, at times, very horrific things, and it's just difficult for me to imagine someone that I'm related to or close to, or my own child being subjected to some of the things that I see.
You can speak with a lot of people in your unit, maybe other investigators, maybe your supervisor, and talk to them about your experiences, and they may be able to offer you some direction in that as well. We're a family at the end of the day, and a team that supports each other.
Professional traits that are needed to be a successful provider investigator are prioritizing tasks, organization, great communication skills, as well as great analyzation skills.
In order to be an investigator, you would need to be respectful. You need to be organized and you need to be holistic.
Be flexible. You never know what type of environment you're walking into.
There's going to be a lot of times when you're collecting evidence, when you're trying to push a case through the end and you can't substantiate a finding, and it's going to feel like a personal blow. But you need to keep moving forward because every case deserves your 100%.
It's always been important for me to feel like I'm making a difference in some sort of way. I've had tons of jobs. I've sat in an office where I've done the same thing day in and day out, but I wasn't making a difference.
You will never stop learning. This job will forever change your life, and you also get the opportunity to change someone else's life.
It's fulfilling to know that at the end of the day, even though sometimes it might feel like I'm just writing up some report, at the end of the day, the end result of that report being written might be a client being put in a safer environment.
If you really want to be a provider investigator, first think about your own family members and your own children. Would you want someone to get up and speak up for them if they couldn't speak for themselves? If you're willing to do it, join the team.